afternoon, everybody. This is David / Asher, and of course, join me is Michael.
Hey y'all.
And just doing a quick check of the audio. So, is Michael?
Hey y'all.
Okay.
Not terribly borked?
Not terribly borked.
Okay.
Admittedly, I'm kind of making sure things are. So, sad to say for some people, I kind of, with some things going on in my real life, I did not do grinding, but that's not too bad of a deal right now. So,
yeah.
The only thing left we have to do is, of course, Ptolemy's Pillar, which I believe can be reached from the Valeria Chateau, or no?
You know what? Would be a really good idea.
Bring up the guide.
Up yeah. Teleport to Maria to make the hovercraft available to traverse the Outerland Sea.
Okay. So we already did that, funny enough. Also, let me take care of a few enemies with Tim first.
Okay. And while you're doing that, let me pull up what was the other guide that I had found that actually was good for whether or not we should steal from enemies. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for.
Okay. Actually, excuse me for a moment while I go clean something out real quick. Okay. So we've gotten Maria, got the hovercraft here. Is it the?
And then head south along the continental shelf until you find a landmass under the sea.
So south. Oh, and then go to the triangle area. Okay, got it. Yep. Find this dark patch here, and then we have Ptolemy, which kind of reminds some people of the Tri-Pillar from Wild Arms 1. Yeah, I'm gonna swap to cannon. So, guess who's going to be the star of the show this time?
Actually,
let me make sure.
I'm trying to think who hasn't been the star of the show. I'm thinking, well, let's see, who hasn't been the star of the show? Tim has, Loka has, and Cannon has, so it's got to be either Ash or Brad.
Yeah.
So, since it seems like it's all secondary characters, maybe Brad?
Yep.
Or, like, not the person I think of as the party leader when I say secondary.
It's going to be Brad.
It's gonna be Brad.
The Carabia! Team. Rockbolt. Cannon.
Oh. Valuable information.
Yeah.
Decarabias, you can pickpocket Big Berry.
Huh.
They also drop Big Berry as well.
Ooh. They're
Wow.
also kind of immune.
7 damage. Good job, Tim. Less good job in that you did 0 damage, but you also took pretty much 0 damage, so...
Yeah. I mean, there may be better, like...
Better attacks?
There are better places to get big berries.
Okay. So don't sweat it too much then when I see big berries to pickpocket?
Yeah. If you see Mega Berry, then I'd be a little bit more concerned.
Okay. Well, in that case, you're going to want to consider stealing from the mini-boss.
Okay. Because he
The
has a
mini-boss does have a Mega Berry up for grabs.
Okay.
And Ptolemy has a tiny flower.
Yep. Whoops. I screwed this up.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah. So...
Oof. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That looked like it stung a bit.
Oh, it did. Yep. So basically we have to rat it up by blowing them up. Admittedly, they don't hurt too much because it's about 100 HP. A plonk. Which I know that's like... Which, yeah, sorry about that, but Tim has first aid. There we go. Kind of want to fight something right now, actually. And by fight something, I mean something not the boss. Oh, thank you. You're surprised? Damn! And we have a Decarabia and a Land Lamprey. There we go.
Okay, that's a boring answer. I'm not gonna even bother to say it out loud.
What?
Okay, fine. A heal berry.
I wasn't gonna ask for the Land Lamprey.
Yeah, I know. I just felt like looking it up just randomly.
Yeah. Well, let's see how Decarabias hate water. Oh, hey, blast. 6. Oh no, whatever shall Tim do? Okay, they are apparently probably resistant to magic. Let's try light magic.
You know, if I think about it, yeah, res all.
Including light and dark?
It just says literally res all.
Ooh. Actually, there's an easy way to double check this.
Oh yeah, you can check the in-game one too.
Yep. The album. Decarabi, resistant all. Which means that the only way to deal damage is Fizz. And boss time. And it's Brad's turn. A summons trap of confinement. What would he do in this situation? Would he get out right away, or because he had people behind him he had to protect? Would he? No, that's not right. It's because he trusted those following him. He was able to get out right away. I need to take a lesson from him. And for the monster confrontation for Brad, we get explosive Emperor monster Bellaclaire.
Yep.
And if I remember this one has horn. Ooh. Oh, we have drill and chest. Chest. Tim, do the smart thing. Lucky card, cannon, chest as well. And if I remember correctly, we want to do the actual guy himself from stealing from, correct?
Yeah.
Resonance Quake?
Not terrible, but...
I'd say Tim will have to hold off a bit. Because...
yeah, it's AoE damage.
yeah, and it did roughly about 1,000 to each person.
Yeah. Which of his 3 special moves that do damage, that is the weakest, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He has one that I'm particularly nervous about called Megaton Attack.
Well, he did Resonance again.
Which
Wow,
Megaton
cannon!
Attack,
Talk about, like, an immediate phalanx time.
yep. And Ashley's not far behind, getting ready to access.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one like I said, the one I'm really nervous about is Megaton Attack, but I'm not sure if that one shows up before you break both the other pieces.
Okay, right now...
And the second nastiest is limited to the drill.
yeah.
If it
And-
keeps using Resonance Quake, I'm not too upset.
yeah. I mean, like, we did, it's like, oh, he has a Mega Berry. It's like, it's like, it's kind of important, but kind of not. And I think we broke his chest?
Looks like something broke. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem, because that lowers physical and magic defenses.
Yeah. And now to deal with the drill.
Which means that he's now going to be doing even more damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, the drill dagger attack, drill dragger, I think there was a typo. Is supposed to do around 2k to a single target, and Megaton does around 2500 to a single target.
Yeah, he did resonance.
Yeah, which resonance, again, I'm not particularly worried about.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll be lucky, and tonight will be when Cannon sparks off of Phalanx.
One hopes. And there goes Drill.
Alright, which means Drill Dragger is out of the game. Oh, Resonance Quake is also out now. Because Resonance, or should be out, because it should be the chest attack.
It, weirdly enough, it did it. Okay, Megaton. Oh, thank God.
Did it go after Ashley?
It went after Tim.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that missed though. Oh, that missed though. That's right, my boy's being a dodge tank. And you've got just enough time to do one steal attempt.
And last time I checked, Tim had best, so... And we got it! Haha!
Nice.
And so, swapping Tim back to Geramtos. Because, fuck yeah.
And that was a basic attack that also missed. I mean, that is pretty much ideal.
And knowing that he's been doing earth attacks, Sonic Claw.
Weakness to wind.
Window.
Come
As
on,
it-
cannons. Mark for us.
And
Wow.
we got the best vest.
Yeah. I mean, it is a pretty good vest. I don't know about best, but, you know, if that's what the game wants to call it.
Well, replacing Ferdinand with the best. Oh god, that's a huge jump. 36 defense? I feel like I somehow may have skipped a town or something. And save point. But, okay. Yeah, this is the last Diablos pillar, and we're kind of blowing through it. Oh, hey, Okie Pete! Tim Rockpool? And Ashley has 4,000 HP.
Which, yes, please.
If only Tim had, like, 600 more, I'd be okay.
Why 3,100 specifically? Or 3,178?
Because then he could survive at least a good hit from most things. Whereas, like, if something does, like, 2,000 damage on a physical hit, Tim's pretty much gone. Oh, hey, nice. We got a revive fruit. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Took a couple of hits, but... I'm gonna try and induce a fight real quick, just so I can... thank you, fight! Heal up a bit before our fated destiny with, Oh, those guys are new. Versagos. Well, time to use one of Ashley's arms. Oh, hey. I should have healed, but whatever. One of the very few times I will probably use Ashley's arms.
Yeah, it's particularly rare. Because why use his arms when we have access?
Well, we're more likely to use the arms for non-boss fight stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, a bunch of monkeys. Alright, time for this conversation. Wow, what a shock. At last a little yearling got this far. We couldn't just stand around and do nothing. That's why we got strong and made our way this far. Change it into power. My powers of desire is stronger than anyone's. Ha! Don't make me laugh. You act so self-righteous. What'd you say? How dare you? Try some of your justice out on me if you dare. I'll stop you all. I'll pulverize you. What's the point in keeping the world as it is today? The world's just a convenient for those in power. For us, it's just a suffocating place. I promised my men we'd create a free world. My men and I will reclaim this wasted world and seek out our own heaven. Somewhere off in the distance. Hey, you want to join Outer Heaven? No compromises with my desire. I too will become strong and crush you all. And lucky card and cannon punch him. And Ptolemy is literally the powerhouse. There's no easy ways around it. Ptolemy Dynamite. Ew.
Yeah, the dynamite is a pretty potent attack. Iron Saber's kind of the worst.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy, thankfully.
And another shock round of Ptolemy Dynamite. Thank you, Cannon.
I'm guessing you're thanking Cannon for being ready to phalanx?
Yes. And he's just dynamiting. Ptolemy, are you broken?
Well, it does say it's his most used attack. It also does say that the way this fight and the last boss fight go, it's a wonder Beliclaire wasn't in Coitus instead.
Because if I recall correctly, Ptolemy can easily be punched out with magic. Oh, thank God. I think I'm going to risk it with Tim, since we're doing pretty okay.
Go for the flower.
Go for the flower. And we got it! We got our tiny, tiny flower. And Tim back to Gerantos. And come on, Cannon! Spar! I think Cannon right now is sitting on... bad right now? I mean, we could use the tiny flower to bring up to good. But... oh, God, Iron Saber's not that bad, at least to Cannon. Cannon is on a slowly losing battle here. Oh boy. And down goes Ptolemy. And we got the Werewolf fight too. Eh. Tell me one thing. Are you guys right? Is justice on your side? The side of the winner? Either way, this is the end of the road for me. Can barely stand anymore. Promise me one thing. Please treat my men with leniency. I know it's self-serving, but I was the one who made them do what they did. It was all my fault. Sure. Promises made on the battlefield have to be kept. Bonds formed in battle are the strongest. I'm glad I got to meet you. You really are a hero.
Sounds like Ptolemy believes that love can bloom on a battlefield.
I beg you, do something before Vinsfeld goes ballistic. You're the only ones I can trust to look after my troops. And Ptolemy was, to be honest, probably the nicest person in the entire Cocoitus group. He really wasn't that a person after all. That's why he could risk his life on the battlefield. And that's why it's so sad. But yeah, Judeca was in it for the shits and giggles. Antenor was in it to get revenge against Vinsfeld. Kana was blinded by faith. And Ptolemy, he wanted someplace for his troops. Well done, everyone. Cutting off the energy supply from the Diablo pillars has disabled the stealth function. Heimdall Gazo is now naked to the world and showing up on our radar. Heimdall Gazo has come to a stop far south of Selgi. We can't waste this chance. Hurry back to Valeria Chateau. We're going to try and force Heimdall Gazo to land. Alright. Alright, we have to find a place to land the hovercraft. And no, it's not full of eels.
It should be.
I'm probably going the longest way around. Oh, hey, I found a beach. Alright. Well, teleport to Maria.
So you can restock and everything?
Restock. And we've got 2 levels, but I don't think anybody has any points we saved up.
I don't think so.
You used 1 bullet, man? Seriously? Here's $10 for a bullet. That's kind of sad because that's the actual situation happening right now in the real world. People are spending almost oodles of money on ammunition in real life. Yeah, everybody has like at a minimum 1 point, so I'd say let's save them up a bit. So, yep. Cannon is at bad. Let's see. Yeah, and we only have 2 tiny flowers, so not using them. And the other reason why I wanted to return to Maria is because we have to get to at least 1 landing pad for the Valeria Chateau.
True.
Because as it's stated, the Heimdall Gazoo is flying. And so they mentioned that it's south of Selji. So, weirdly enough, if we just head south from Valeria Chateau, we'll pass over Selji.
Fair enough.
And here's the Heimdall Gazoo. One wonders where the heck they were keeping that thing. Just trying to get it all into view.
They were keeping it up in space, but then it was discovered.
Well, we could have fun this time again.
Sorry, I just went a little bit Xenosaga on your Wild Arms 2.
I know. We'll settle our battle within Odessa right here and now. But more importantly, every one of us has to return from here safely. Lilka, Brad, Tim, Cannon. The 5 of us are good only when all 5 of us are together. We can keep fighting against Odessa because there are 5 of us. So when we destroy Odessa, it'll be all 5 of us together. If anyone was missing, I'm sure we'd feel the loss. Won't overdo it. If we need to, we can always return to the Valeria Chateau from here. Okay? Everyone, let's go. I wonder what this pad is for. Yep, and this is definitely ancient technology. Huh, 2 red doors and a blue door. Switch security mode? Switch over. The security mode has been switched to green. Door lock status, locked green. Open, red, blue. Welcome to the the gimmick. Oh, that's a green door. And we got a fight. And it's our buddy. And final time. It's Odessa Man 3.
Oh, that's a man.
Odessa Man.
Odessa man.
And these guys are dropping some serious dosh. And just as a reminder myself, is there any chests here?
Why don't I find out?
Yeah.
It does not appear that there are.
Okay. I figured there wasn't, because as a heads up, Heimdall Gaza was going to crash.
Yeah, I kind of figured that this is going to be a one-shot dungeon.
Yeah. Which is why we have things like the Odessa Man 3, who, to be honest, aren't that big of a threat.
And then there's a second wandering enemy type as well.
I don't think we'll encounter them just yet.
Later on?
Later on, yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be basically 90% of these guys are going to be Odessa men. And Ashley's 36 now.
Excellent.
Found a panel. Turn on the light switch. Switch over to blue. Locked blue, red, green. You surprised them. And we are probably going to be getting Tim's abilities.
Probably.
Or at least one of them.
At least the easier one.
Yeah. We're not going to get the good one, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I decided to keep him on Geramtos. Mostly because of the fact that, like, it's just better for Tim to have him. Because being able to heal 1/3 to 1/4 of everybody's health every turn is really good. Or in Tim's case, 1/2. Bioweapon. Oh no, stinky poo gas gun. Oh no. That's actually kind of bad. Because we have to detoxify, we have to depoison Tim and Cannon. And that's why I got 30 of antidotes. And as a nice indicator, blue doors delight and green ones light up, so you don't know which doors are open. And welcome to hell and the fact that it's teleport maze time.
Yes, it is.
You were surprised. Oh no! God, no! Now! Dance. I'm actually going to double check to see how far we are on Tim's. I think we were sitting at like 13 before, and we've killed at least 4 enemies so far. Okay, so we have 5 more to go, and 25 for Thanatos X. Green, locked green, red, blue. Okay. Thankfully, the teleport maze is a pretty standard one where it's like, if you know where it's simple positioning in the same room. And I'm not still standing on that teleport pad in the corner because that will bring me back to the beginning of the dungeon. We are doing really good item-wise. Mode to red, so it's locked red, blue, green. And, no music. And, well, straight up fight with Vinsfeld. So you've come this far. You're trying to cut into Odessa's ideals. So, you're Odessa's leader, Vinsfeld Radamanthus. Vinsfeld, this is as far as your treachery goes. We are going to put a stop to your foolish ambitions. I promised him and Ptolemy that I'd stop you before you run wild. I'm gonna stop you for the Liberation Army you betrayed as well. Don't make me mad. Someone as deluded as you is going to stop me? Don't make me laugh. Even if you are a hero, you can't stop me. Besides, I have my own personal grudge against you all. How dare you kill my Aunt Tenora? I will never forgive you. Your death won't be quick. Come on! Our ideals aren't so simple as the likes of you could. So simple that the likes of you could put a stop to it? You won't leave here alive. My sword, Mad Mountains, will take care of you. I think this is a weird translation. I think it's actually supposed to be the Mountains of Madness, but it got translated as Mad Mountains.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing.
Kind of. But it could also be something else, and I have no clue what that is, so. Consider it an honor to get slaughtered by Odessa's leader. And boss time! Leader of Odessa, Vinsfeld. And he has his own theme song!
You definitely will want to pickpocket him.
Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna move...
That's not just a maybe, that's a definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, cutscene time. Ideals, values, consciousness, and power. Put that all together and people will get stronger. That's progress for the future. Odessa will guide Vilgai to the next era. We are pioneers. Are you telling me to be prepared to let the stupid, ignorant masses get in my way? Definitely not. We, with the wolf fangs, will be the ones to open the way to the next era. Ideals won't yield. They'll never die. Okay, so I am going to try and steal first turn. So Ashley's going to attack, Tim is going to pickpocket, and Cannon, you are going to lucky card this time. HD Hypoblast. 4D Hypoblast. That's that was Kana, wasn't it? Or...
Hypoblast?
Hypoblast.
Maybe.
Okay, we got it. So...
Yeah, Kana.
So, yep, now we have the full revive that we lost that one time. I do apologize.
Fair warning, he has a much nastier attack than 4D Hypoblast.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Incur my wrath.
That's the one I'm worried about.
Yeah. Okay, it's nothing a first aid can't heal.
Well, this time it's nothing a first aid can't heal. It has percent chance death.
Yeah, and this is where I feel kind of bad, because if we had Thanatos X, we could have protected against that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Ashley can do access. Tim, first aid. Cannon, phalanx. And normal attack. Come on, cannon, spark! Okay, Hypoblast. Oh no, it's only 10. Miss on the counter-attack. Come on, cannon. Actually, since we're fighting Vinceville, I don't think we fought the other enemy. What was it?
Actually, there wasn't an enemy. There wasn't a second or a mini boss before Vinceville.
Nope.
And the second enemy group, we still have time for reasons.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Incur my wrath. Okay, we live. And cannon. I'm half tempted to dupe the tiny flowers.
I'm sorry, you're tempted to what?
The dupe trick is still in the game, by the way.
I believe we've already had a conversation about this.
I know. Oh boy. Okay, so there it goes again. And there goes Vincefeld. And his own victory theme song with us winning over him. I won't accept that the ideals will die like this. You fools. At this rate, you'll be greeting your human limitations. To resist the monsters, everyone's power has to be united as one. That's the best way to take on the menace that'll be coming this way. The monsters? Ridiculous! It was Odessa that manipulated the monsters and made them flow from the earth. That's true. We use the monsters as soldiers. We use them in the demon summon you're well acquainted with. But think about it. How could we release so many monsters in such a short time? What's the point in creating monsters we can't control without some plan? Then it's not us. It's an advanced guard of some different threat. The advanced guard of a different threat? What? I will follow along with my ideals. And you too can fall with the Heimdall Gazo. The power reactor is overloaded. At this rate, what's going to happen? We'll be crushed to smithereens, and we will be too. But you won't let them do that, right, Ashley? Of course. An aerial fortress this large has to have escape pods. Let's find them. Oh, follow the green door. Looks like we need to use this control panel here to operate the escape devices. All 5 escape devices are in different locations. So that means it's impossible for all of us to escape at once. To get so far and then have this happen, we've sure got bad luck. What are we going to do? I'll take care of this. Hurry up and get the escape devices. Hurry, we've got no time. We won't leave until you promise you'll get out of here alive too. Sure, I promise. I'm not gonna just die in vain. Not right before your very eyes. Promise, Ashley.
Now, they mentioned that we're low on time. Like, is there an actual timer, or...
I'm trying to remember.
Because it doesn't say whether or not there's an actual timer here.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing the cutscene a bit. We all promised to return together, so you've got to keep your promise. Okay, that was a little Everyone set? No problem here. All okay. Don't forget your promise. Don't worry. Ashley, prepare for launch 2. There isn't much time. No problem here. The rest is up to you. Prepare for launch. Face forward. I'll get out soon. See you all on land. Okay, well, can't do Brad, so Lilka? Lilka, can you leave? Yes, Lilka, you can leave. So, no, there is not a timer.
Okay.
And as a heads up,
So
everybody...
I'll just leave you to it?
Yep. I'm trying to grab it, and I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to. Okay, I'm just going to swap to everybody that is not Tim for now. And obviously Cannon and Brad are probably going to be playing shenanigans with each other.
Yes, it does appear that they're going back and forth doing shenanigan fighters.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to push stuff. Oh. Because Tim has to go get across. And now I remember this bit. We'll deal with the crazy those types of crazy shenanigans later. Ah, now I see. Jim has to do crazy shenanigans with Lilka now.
And then Loka does crazy shenanigans with Cannon.
In order to allow Tim to do crazy shenanigans with Puka! Green. Locked green, open red blue.
Also, that's cheating. I just want to point that out. A straight up and down doesn't work? Okay, let's try it an angle.
It has to deal with some stupid weirdness that
The fact that the distance to the corner is longer than the distance to the side.
yeah. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't do those blocks before, because Brad can do them.
Maybe because Tim's just a boy.
Well, it was also Lilka, technically, so...
Oh. Okay, well, maybe because it's Lilka's just a derp.
But now Tim and Brad have some shenanigans together.
Excellent.
Oops. Oh wait, I know what to do. Okay. So, this is not how this goes, actually. There we go.
Ah. And green's locked, which means Brad needs to hang out for a little bit.
Yep, which means we need to go back to Cannon or...
Yep, because Tim also needs to hang out for a little bit.
Yep. Now it's Cannon and...
And Lilka have the stuff together.
Nope, it's Cannon and Tim, funny enough.
Oh.
Because Lilka is locked in her place for right now. And now Cannon swaps to Tim.
So that he can change the doors again.
Yep.
Which I presume unlocks the green, but what does it lock now?
Red. And Tim's the first one to escape. So this is the escape pod. I wonder if everyone's arrived safely. I don't know how to release the lock on the escape pod. What should I do? What can I do? Oh wow, that's an escape pod. I'm not giving up. I can't blow it here. Hold your heart strong. I'm gonna become strong so I can protect everyone. That's right. Despair destroys all hope, and that negates any possibilities for the future. Tim, you're not weak. Your persistent strength will reach the future. Yeah, And Tim, I can hear the sound of your heart from the transmitter. The empathite is uniting our hearts. It's alright. I'll undo the escape pod's lock now. So get in and wait, okay? I can hear it. I can hear Ashley's voice clearly. I understand.
That line, though. The empathite is uniting our hearts. Aww. My shipping is coming true.
I'll wait in the escape pod. Please hurry, Ashley. Well, Brad gets to go, and Brad's next. The overload running wild on the Heimdall as I was making it creak. It won't be long now. Soon we'll put an end to the war with Odessa. Kick. We have no obligation to Vins. We have to survive. There's a wilderness I need to cross alive to create a future with no wars. Brad, Can you hear my voice? I can hear the voice of Brad's heart from the communicator. The empathite is uniting our hearts. I'm alright. I can operate the escape pod panel from here. That's right. We're not finished yet. We still have so much left to do. The empathite takes the heart. A miracle. If he's a hero, it's not unusual for this to happen. I'm leaving it up to you. I'm going to go to bed a bit before you. Alright, let's get Lilka out of here. I finally made it. But I don't like being alone. We've always been together. We have to be all together. No! You gotta be kidding me! This place is locked too! Do something! My magic alone can't do anything! Lilka, calm down. Focus your ear on my voice. I'll release the escape pod lock for now, so calm down and wait. The empathite and the communicator binds us, so you're not alone. You're hearing my voice, right? Your voice is reaching me, so you'll be fine. The empathite? Wait, don't go looking in any places you shouldn't be, okay? Because there's so much I haven't told you yet. But thanks for cheering me up. I'm alright now that I'm with you. I'm fine and dandy. And Cannon is the last one. I finally reached the escape pod. I'm going to pray that this escape pod doesn't turn into my casket. I mean, how tacky.
Plot twist, it turns into a giant demon that devours her.
The barometric pressure here is changing so quickly. What's happening? It can't be. We're not falling. It's just the opposite of that. The ship's engines are sending the Heimdall Gazoo to the heavens. No.
Oh.
We're ascending to a sea of stars. At this rate, we'll... Cannon, it's me, Ashley. It's the voice of your heart. The empathite and the communicator led me here. The altitude of the Heimdall Gazoo is rising rapidly. But don't give up. We can't be finished off now. Not like this. I can hear your heart's voice too. You're right. It can't end. I can hear it too. Mixed in with your heart's voice is the howl of the demon. Don't worry. I'm the one who will exercise it out with you. That's why you need to survive no matter what. Got it? And now for Ashley. It's all set. There's no time left. You have to hurry or else... Oh, here you are, you scoundrel. Vinsfeld. I want an answer. Why do you not die along with your ideals? Why do you persist in living? I have a place to return home to, and people to return to, as well. I have someone special waiting for me, too. I fought to bring back the daily life we all once enjoyed. You say daily life? How absurd. You'd shred our ideals just for that? Oh! Wow, we actually got Ashley's age right now. Ashley's 19. In my 19 years, I have found nothing else worth risking in my life. And boss time!
Excellent.
Okay. It's not over. I can't let it be over. It's over!
Thankfully, good news is that he doesn't have Incur My Wrath anymore.
Does he? have a stealable object? Because I think Ashley's not going to be able to do it because he's at worst.
He does have a war respite.
We can skip that. The ideals of Odessa, the desire for world domination, your madness too. Ashley Winchester, only you. So yeah, welcome to basically one-on-one fight. And he's not doing a lot of damage, I'll have to say.
No, he doesn't do... He only has one attack that does a reasonable amount of damage. And that is 40.
I'm just gonna lucky card just because I can.
Even though he's by himself?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Vince Field does have a cheater move.
He does?
He has Life Returner.
Oh, right. Oh man, that's shitty. Ashley, why'd you do that? I will spend a heal berry.
But yeah, none of his highest attack is 40 hypo.
And we're gonna access.
I would imagine. It's time for the Carolina Rapier.
And he did just enough damage to get me Carolina Rapier. Void effect.
Void effect is dispel positive status.
There was nothing on Ashley.
Yeah.
This is pure power, baby.
Just sit there and stab him like 4 more times and you should be a winner. Maybe even 3 more times. Cause he ain't doing shit.
Void effect again.
As long as he doesn't Life Returner. Because his heal is just slightly weaker than what you're doing with Hot Fencer.
Oh no, he hit me again for 50.
Oh no, whatever shall you do?
It returned 200
With
fold.
interest. Technically
20 fold.
200 fold, I'm like, oh, you're doing 10k? Damn. And actually, technically, it's like 40 fold, but whatever.
Yeah. And there we go. 20,000. I'm finished. I never even imagined it.
Alright, now it's time for cutscene land.
For the end to visit me is something that was never supposed to happen. But that's alright. If you win the party, I'll give you an end of life. What do you have up your sleeve? I'm finished, but you're finished too. And Phil Guy is finished as well. Nuke! Are you planning to launch the strategic nuclear weapon you stole from Guild-Galad? That's exactly right. Everything will come to an end with my end. The party must end. Phew boy.
And on that day, the world changed.
But he's not firing towards Filgaia. Oh.
Oh no, he isn't. Oh. Oh.
What did you do, Vincefeld? You didn't. It's a nuclear arms weapon landing pad. It's our trump card. The Grauswein. It was launched before completion, so there's no way to predict when the nuke will fall on Filgaia. 1 week later, or 1 month later, the nuclear blaze could blow. It could come tomorrow. Live in fear. There's nothing you can do but live under the threat of ruin. As he just slumps over dead. Lilka, Brad, Tim, Cannon. Let's save our Filgaia from nuclear weapons. Please, get there in time. Come on, escape pod. Filgaia needs the arms, so we must. Ah! The burial of an era. That is 100% a mistranslation. I believe that should be the end of an era, or the tombstone of an era. Would be a much more appropriate one. Everything will be buried, all by the hands, all by Vincefeld hands. Empathite, please tell Maria I'm sorry. I won't be able to keep my promise. Wait, who's that with Marina? Are those shooting stars? Wishing upon a star is so silly. Come on, tell me what you wished for. If you wish for too much, the star won't make it come true. I didn't wish for much. Just that everyone makes it through the fighting safely. Well, I'm sure the star can handle a wish like that. And those escape pods are pretty durable. But dear God, do they look like coffins.
Yeah, a little bit.
All of us promised that we would return home together. Why is there always one person who breaks their promise? And animated cutscene time.
Suddenly, a message flashes up on the screen. You will see several cutscenes back to back. Please set aside enough time to view them fully.
God damn it. It's not like that. But, oh hey look, Filgaia, and that's a shit ton of debris from the Heimdall Gazo.
Hmm? Which, a lot of that should burn up in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Also, the song is just a little bit haunting, and I love it.
I mean, I would imagine it should be.
And there's the main core of the Heimdall Gazo.
Which that piece is going to be a little too big to fully burn up and break down.
Yeah. But That's... And silently drifting. Encapsulated in some sort of protection. A lone form. Would you like to make a save? Save the story up to here. Save it.
I would imagine so, yeah. Especially considering what's coming up next is change disc.
Welcome to the old style of 28 hours exactly. Also, notice the name of where we saved.
Subspace.
Subspace. Please insert disc 2.
It looked a little high for me to agree with being subspace, but okay, sure.
So I'm going to go to a pause screen real quick, so I can swap discs.
Mhm.
Change disc. And hopefully I have extracted it. Yes, I have, thank God.
I should hope so, otherwise we're in fucking trouble.
And alright, swapping over, and we should get a new intro cutscene, I hope. Nope.
I mean, at the moment I'm just staring at the armchair. Okay.
Also, sorry if it's a little bit loud. And it's Marina. And Altacia, for those who forgot, Altacia is Valeria's sister. Here again today too. I wonder if I can reach Ashley from here. Don't worry, you will. However far away someone is, the strength of your feelings will draw them closer. You are strong for believing such a thing, Altacia. Is there someone you're missing? Maybe I can't believe, but I want to desperately. And even when we're close, he feels far away. Is this doing any good? You can hear me somehow, can't you? Come back to me soon, Ashley. Well, last time we saw, Ashley was out in space.
Yep.
And now we're gonna have a fun little cutscene. Well, cutscene slash introduction to some weird stuff.
Uh-oh.
I'm alive? Where am I? This isn't Filgaia. It's not a rational deduction, but I'm certain this isn't Filgaia. Where am I? A girl seen before. That's right. This isn't the world you were in before. Aren't you? That's right. This is not the first time we meet. Oh wait, no, this is Ashley. That's right. This is not the first time we met. When I got the Argetlum, in the light, same feeling of protection I got when the Heimdall Gazoe exploded. I'm certain of that. That sensation was the same as the vibrations I get from you now. Please tell me, who are you? Anastasia. In your era, I guess the name Sword Magus is the name I'm most well known.
Oh.
So, you're the Sword Magus.
Wait, doesn't that make her Canon's ancestor?
Yes! As well as one other person's ancestor.
At a guess, I'm gonna say Loka.
Nope.
Tim?
Nope.
Ashley?
Nope. As much as their hairstyles look similar, nope.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one, but okay. Is it gonna be revealed if we shut up and keep going through the story?
Yes, but not at this time.
Okay. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yep. I had always hoped we'd have a chance to talk, Ashley Winchester. I've always been watching you. You've been watching me? Yes, always. There are moments when you were a bit pathetic, but then you'd do something bold and be very bold and brave.
Jeez, that's harsh.
But with her, with Marina, you weren't terribly brave or forthcoming. Marina is actually, well, you're blushing. How sweet. It makes a big sister want to take you in her arms and take care of you. A little bit of an ara moment there. What? You're not mad, are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to hassle you. No, I'm not mad. But it's all unexpected. The image I had of the sword mages was a little different. That's so selfish. So you think it's okay to just force your will on everyone? What? Disappointed? Well, this is the real me. Even your older sister thinks about guys sometimes. Before I was the sword mages, I was just a girl called Anastasia. I can't help it. Yeah. Want to go home? Do you want to go to Filgaia, to the world where Marina is waiting for you? Just as I suspected, this isn't Filgaia. If the world of the living is this side, and the world of the dead is the other side, then this is the interval, the boundary between both places.
Oh, great. Welcome to Limbo.
Welcome to the world where Anastasia is. Here, memories from when I lived in Filgaia remain. It's a ruin of memories. I might be able to make contact with Filgaia from here. If you can imagine Filgaia intensely, then... Memory Maze. Oh, he's this cute purple puppy! Oh. Hello! What'd you say? Michael, what happened?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know. I think I lost internet for like a quarter of a second. But I said, oh, hello, Lucide.
Yep. This is Lucide, the Guardian of Desire. Guardian Lucide was, if I recall... Right. The Guardian is the mind of the former ruler. There's no reason it'd be accompanied by a body, but this one is flesh and blood. It has enough strength to maintain a body. And with that power, they've always protected me. The Argetlum and the Guardian of Desire, Lucid. This is the power that was supported the Sword Magus. From here on is the space created from my memory. Memories are matter from the past. Everything is from the conscious world. Existence equals reality. Huh? If you go, you'll understand. What happened here will be remembered as reality by my memory, that time axis. So, we get 2 special party members! Anastasia and Lucid.
Oh.
So, Anastasia is the Sword Saint. Her gear is Argetlum, Ankh Cross, and Silver Tiara. She has no personal skills, and we will never get any personal skills, and we will never get Anastasia whatsoever. She is dead. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But she has 4 abilities. Refresh, AK, both Asuna and Cure.
Oh, nice.
Providence, Defense and Wall, everyone. Air Guard, Haste, all. And Salvation, anti-insta-death, which is weird.
Oh.
Prevents, I think this one is maybe a mistranslation, but it's basically eh. As for her force abilities, we have Impulse and Blade Heal. So, Impulse, sword attack with the power of friends, and Blade Heal, full heal for everybody.
Oh.
Lucid, Guardian class.
I mean, yes.
We have 2 abilities. Wolf Fang. Lucid's Fang attack, single. Last Fang. Final attack of the werewolf, single. Lucid, you're a werewolf? As for his force abilities, we have Black Dash, slash enemy in a high-speed dash, and Rage Moon. Moon power damages all enemies. So, yeah.
Cruising power? No, we're not gonna acknowledge that one.
Not gonna acknowledge that one.
Okay.
And the things we fight in this area are critters. So I'm gonna do Impulse on one boys, and Lucid Kid will do it on something else. And these are stupid powerful abilities, by the way.
Well, there's no need to balance at this point because these are just trash enemies that you're never going to see again, and players that you're never going to get in your party again.
Yeah. Admittedly, if they ever...
Jesus Christ, though. 40, oh, that was almost 5K.
Yeah, welcome to Anastasia. Also...
Like, I saw Lucy do, like, almost 2K, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's overpowered. I appreciate that. Then 5K? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, also, oh no, we can't pass this! Ashley, hurl knife. Because of false flirt. Oh, what the? Who is this mysterious person? What is it? Who are you? It's dangerous here. It's your best interest to leave as soon as possible. No, this one is the same as us. They've taken on the burden to fight. Oh, so you're a friend of Anastasia. I like how the name is Young Girl's Voice Heard Somewhere. A bit narrow-minded, I'd say. Are they really reliable? I guess it'll be okay, as long as you don't hold Anastasia back. That kid is a friend who fought alongside me in another time. Through my memory, you have experienced the past. This isn't a dream. As proof, this chance meeting was perceived in the past as reality itself. Huh. And yes, you could actually see her on top of the thing if you angled it just right.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
It was more of a cough, but I appreciate the effort.
It sounded like a sneeze, but... Oh no! Invisible walls. You surprised them. Oh hey! Viewer.
By the way, there are 3 types of enemy in here, which we're now facing the second, that can only be found here. So if we care about the bestiary at all.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, if we do fight them here, we actually do get to fight them on a special island, I believe?
Ah, okay, so that would be a secondary value to it.
Yeah.
So they have a Velt-style island where things you fought before show up.
Yep. Oh, we have a giant crystal in the center, and... Yeah, I know we're kind of fastly approaching, but we kind of have to complete this dungeon first.
Well, yeah, obviously, we have to be able to save.
Yeah. The battle about to be introduced is the Blaze of Disaster. Yeah. It's not just a story, it's a battle that actually happened. This sad sensation. It's not the first time I've felt this. It's a part of that other me, isn't it? That's it, right? I sacrificed myself to trap the blaze of disaster. That which is within you now is the Lord Blazer, the blazing demon who once tried to consume the world.
Oh.
My powers. These cursed powers of destruction are the blaze of disaster itself. But the power itself is neither good nor evil. It depends on the will of the power's user. Right now, the power within you may just be necessary for my beloved Filgaia. Let's go before it's all too late.
And more invisible walls.
Yep. I do like this dungeon because it does a lot of plot dumping, but it does it so well. But kind of going back to another side conversation, if they ever decide to try and remake this, I would love to have the ability to actually get Anastasia and Lucide as like New Game Plus unlock characters.
Mm-hmm. Being able to develop them and unlock new stuff for them.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, somebody's behind a column. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Hmm. That looks familiar.
You're not holding Anastasia back, are you? Oh, come on, I'm not gonna use your power. The Sword Magus and the Crimson Noble in me. Blazer's... This person's power is Lord Blazer himself. What? What? What did you just say right now? Inside this person is the... In his interior space dwells the Lord Blazer. Then you seek revenge on someone from Filgaia? Get away from Anastasia right now. This person is the future Lord Blazer, not the one of our time. He is not an enemy. Please understand. If Anastasia says so, then... Oops. I forgot to do something real quick.
Uh-oh. What'd you forget?
I forgot to hit a button.
Yeah, so you did.
And then I canceled the fight.
So you did.
Well, I can dash around here for a little bit while I get a fight ready. And let's see what we get.
Hopefully it's our third boy.
Yep, it's our third boy.
Nice, okay.
We have Imp and an Etin. And I'd say everything kind of goes down in one hit, sadly. Or two hits. But we got a pinwheel. And the gems are kind of prolific in this area, mostly because of the factor that they don't they don't expect you to have auto heal,
which is a silly concept because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it makes sense they have to plan for the possibility.
Yeah. I don't know why I was able to hold the Argetlum in my hands. I was just an ordinary ghoul who was until then believed the sword training was dumb. I never had a sword. But in reality, you fought and beat Lord Blazer. I went all out. But it wasn't because I wanted to win. It was because I didn't want to lose the people I loved. Besides, I personally hate death. I really didn't want to die. Well, that disqualifies you as a magus. Rather than worrying about the world, I was thinking of myself and my family. Those thoughts might be similar to mine. There are no special qualifications necessary to get the Argetlum. Because I have the blood of the Valeria family doesn't make me a hero.
Oh.
Yeah! I said it would come! So, yeah, canon, just a little explanation. Canon is, in Japanese term, a side family, or trying to remember the term for it. Basically, not the main family.
Yeah.
Whereas, Vincent is the main family. So, Vincent is also a descendant. Was anyone else in my family able to get a hold of the Argetlum? There's no significance in the blood of the Valeria family. Huh. Just now, you said my family. I said there was no significance that I'm a blood relative of the Valeria family. Ashley is now sitting there going like, oh, what? And we get a flashback to a younger, more brash Vincent.
Oh.
He's trying to pull the sword. And really? Really, Vincent, why would you cut yourself? Magic? Jesus Christ, Vincent. And that's how he cripples himself. By literally trying to force Argetlum out of the stone.
Oof.
Why? Why do you reject me, Argetlum? I am the true descendant of the Sword Mages. I am of Valeria. And he keeps trying to do it. And now back to the present. Just another dream about that time. Why do I keep having these nightmares over and over again? Irving! Irving! Is something wrong, Irving? Irving, I heard a noise. Is anything wrong? I heard a loud voice. Irving! Irving, what are you doing? Irving. Irving, what were you doing? I don't understand. Why does everyone obsess about heroes? Heroes are merely sacrifices made to confront absolute danger. A sacrificial offering. Marina said the same thing. So, yeah, some weird stuff going on. It's like we've got some answers and some pretty weird what the fuck moments. So, yeah, the reason why Irving is a bit lame is because literally he tried to pull force pulling Argetlum. And Argetlum literally said,
Not happy.
Was like, no. And then the hecker, and then there was like, whatever the heck. But yeah, so we find out that Irving is, and I was sorry I was calling him Vincent, was essentially the descendant of Anastasia. The fact that the reason why he's lame is because literally he tried to force the sword out to prove that he's worthy. That, but yeah, there's some weird shenanigans going on here. Oh, hello. My whole family was burnt to death because of him. I'm alone. All alone. Even though I am alone, I plan to protect Filgaia. I, too, am someone who likes Filgaia very much. You're not alone. Let's fight together. And another memory bit. What's different about me is that I didn't give in to the despair. Despair? Right. Everyone feels it with the blaze of disaster. Even though Lord Blazer killed all hope, I never lost the desire to live. I mean, I still wanted to eat lots of good food and have fun with my friends. I didn't want to let go of life so easily. That's what was special. I think my power was from desire. I don't really remember my first encounter with Lucy. Eventually, he was always by my side, but soon he became a presence I couldn't do without. That's Lucid for you. A long time ago, he told me that it was my willpower that gave Lucid his. I think desire is simply the power of the will to live? Power is neither good nor bad. Never deny it just because it's full of desire. What saved Filgaia from the blaze of disaster was desire. The truth is, what I had been told all along and what I had imagined is not the total truth. The Sword Magus is not a hero only by convenience. She is a sacrificial offering to this era. Her decorated body is a good camouflage. If that's not done, those who survive cannot feel good about the sacrifice. That's what it means to obtain excessive power. This is applicable to you now too. And yet, you still want to go back to Filgaia? Yes. You say that with no hesitation. I give up. Okay, you win. Okay, I'll go. Soon, my memory will be interrupted. Erp. Yep. I just noticed a little bit of a hiccup in my end.
Yeah, a little bit of a stutter, but it looks like we're getting better.
Bleh. That was me being stupid.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah, and we're going over, but that's because we have a lot to do.
And as we said before, we gotta get to the actual save before we can stop.
And the actual save is literally getting through this dungeon. Poison beam! Oh no! Let's check out Blade Heal. And Lucide, let's check out Rage Moon. Well, we get Rage Moon. And he just basically smacks them with moon powers. Anastasia risked her life to trap Lord Blazer. Trapped, that's all. He was not destroyed. He was just trapped behind the event horizon. Our powers aren't strong enough to destroy him now. If not today, maybe tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then another day. Tomorrow we will be stronger than we were yesterday. So, what has been trapped will one day be released. Let's fight together. That's what you said. Can your word be trusted? Of course. Then it's a promise. When Lord Blazer's powers once again begin to destroy Filgaia, we'll fight together to destroy and vanquish him from Filgaia completely. So relieved to hear that. The lives of the immortal Crimson Nobles are eternal. Until you and I meet again, I'll have to take a break. Huh. So that's a term we haven't heard, but guess we're gonna try and figure it out. And I'm sorry if we can't show off every ability by everyone. It's just the factor that, like, when you reach this area, they don't expect you to be as powerful as what we tend to do. And yes, we are getting a lot of pinwheels from the imps.
Which is good, because we can always use more pinwheels.
Yep. But this is the final memory. My memory goes no further. It becomes a world of emptiness. But if you imagine, will all your powers into the Filgai wish to return to, the road will appear. The Filgaia I will return to. The world I'm in, It's very faint, but there's no mistaking it. It's the empathite pattern from Ashley's communicator. Can you calculate its position? It's hard to say. The signal is so faint we ordinarily wouldn't even receive it. It will take time. Also, with Filgaia in the state it's in, please do your best. I'll gather the arms members now. Understood. I'll try too. That is all we know at the moment. In other words, Ashley might still be alive? Yes. Tim. I don't mean to ruin the mood, but if the signal is so faint we can't locate its source, how will we conduct a rescue? You are correct. We don't have an exact point yet, but we do know the general area. We have no other choice. This is the Sword Cathedral. The coordinates are correct, but the axes are wrong. It could be connected to a parallel universe. But how? If the axes are wrong, we need to link them from this side. Do you know how to do that, Lilka? I think so. I hear Selji has a magic effect artifact for generating a space-time gate. Do you mean the Millennium Puzzle? So, you'll do it? But... Lilka, we need your magic. Only a Crest Sorceress can control the gate. And we have only you. Alright. The rescue operation will commence today at 1400 hours. We're going to rescue Ashley Winchester. What are our chances of success? So low I don't want to tell you the number, but not 0. It's that low. Even if the chances were 1%, that still wouldn't be 0. What is the distance between 0 and the number you are thinking of? Don't worry about it. The important thing is don't give up. Yes, you're correct. Thank you. So... the Millennium Puzzle. Millennium Puzzle. Open the gate. And when I mentioned that we would be returning to the Millennium Puzzle, this is why. Millennium Puzzle. Start the Millennium Puzzle with the switch blocks. It's about 1500 MPZ to Ashley's salvage point. If all 5 switch blocks respond, you can tune the coordinates. To link the other world, start the large switch block, the big generator. Once you've done the tuning, the puzzle space will lose its structure and become unstable. That's why there are only a few chances to start the generator. A few minutes, a few seconds, everything's up to me. I've got to get it together. I must trust my magic powers. So, yeah, that beginning sequence that we had with Lilka, she was trying to revive her sister.
Oh.
And we are immediately tossed into this dungeon, but this dungeon, I believe, has a save point.
Ah, okay.
So, that's why it's like... But yeah, they don't explain it very well. They, like, once you get to this point, it's kind of... you have to piece bits together. But the whole thing with Lilka's love rival was basically him going, but your sister died in the accident. And
Which fucking oof.
Yeah. The whole factor of she tried using the Millennium Puzzle and she failed to get her sister back. So, yeah, finding out that Lilka's intro was much, much darker. Out of everybody's intro, probably the most straightforward was literally Ashley's. And his was basically a hostage incident. Brad was basically running away from the aftermath of a cleanup operation for the Slayheim Liberation Front by other countries. Because basically, like, the Liberation Front got blamed for the whole Angel's Halo event that the King started. And Vilka was basically trying to revive her sister because she died in a alchemic accident. And yeah, Wild Arms 2 is not nice to some of its characters. Like, we literally find out that Tim's mother was the previous pillar and a Zoa priest of very high renown, but she basically stole Tim away in order to prevent him from becoming the next Zoa priest from his granddad, because he'd basically just become a sacrificial pawn. Loka has to live with the fact that she lost her sister and she thought she had a way to save her and failed. Brad is literally living with the weight of an entire country on his shoulders that was... Thankfully, he's gotten some closure by killing Vincefeld. Or at least knowing Vincefeld is dead. And Ashley now has to live with the fact that, yeah, the whole demon summoning incident that happened at the inauguration of Quotations Arms basically connected him to Lord Blazer, the Blaze of Destruction. And now has basically a ticking time bomb within him that sooner or later Lord Blazer will bust out of Ashley and start trying to destroy the world again? Yeah.
Which leads me to think that maybe Canon was right. Maybe we should have tore him the fuck up. But
But let's just leave that there for now. We will deal with the Millennium Puzzle 2 Electric Boogaloo next week. Um, but as such, sorry for last week. We thought Eddie was good to go. This week, Eddie is definitely good to go for tomorrow for more shenanigans with 14 because he really wants to get through the next story section.
mm-hmm.
As such, there is no plans for a Front Row Perspectives this Sunday, but there should be a Front Row Geeks Weekly that came out this Wednesday. Um, as such, it's mostly dealing with E3. And trust me, there were a couple of things that we found out after we made that recording that I wish we could have talked about. But we may leave that. Sorry, a little irpy. Leave that for a later time. As such, if you liked what you saw, we do have like best way to support us is of course word of mouth. If you prefer a much more uh, direct method, I would basically state that we do have a Patreon. We also have the subscribe points here on Twitch, as well as our Redbubble store. I'm trying to hash out a good design of he's just a boy, and maybe a Carolina Rapier shirt, especially with how often we reference it. Um, as such, as for the podcasts, those can be found on most major venues. So that's essentially like Apple or Google Podcast or Spotify, Spoofy. If you just kind of want to be alerted to streams and such, I'd recommend here on Twitch. Most of our streams are archived on YouTube. They're slowly being tweaked so that they can be found and watched and categorized in easy categories, even the incomplete ones. Um, as for other methods, the podcasts, Spotify, definitely recommend. We do have a playlist for that one. If Michael wants to toss that into the chat. Um,
I actually don't remember the link anymore. But I will find it and share it next time.
okay. But they can easily be found via Spotify. We do also put up updates on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for such things. And then that brings us around to next week, which we will finish. We will follow up with the everybody trying to rescue Ashley. So it's going to be Brad, Tim, and Cannon. Sorry, Lilka. I know you're part of this is the Millennium Puzzle, but Brad, Tim, and Cannon. As such, thanks for joining us, and hopefully to see you tomorrow. Night, everybody.
Bye.